Okay, I have been waiting a week to do this for you! For you! Because I have a new cutter. Dun da da da! We actually took out a small business loan to get this cutter. It is the KNK Force, and we managed to give the company the biggest puppy eyes we had, and since I have 3 dogs, that was not hard. And get it before the firmware is finished. My husband was just in a hurry, but I've had it here a week and haven't really had time to look at it, so I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys so you guys can see it, especially those of you who are asking me for like opinions. And you know, we all know I'm opinionated, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go get a knife now because I forgot it, and I'll be right back. wait, and then there's this person right here. Okay, I have snuck video. I am back. I am back, ready to slay the beast. Now, this particular cutter comes in 2 parts. I have the cutter, and we also footed the bill to get the, well, I forget what it's called, but I'm thinking of it as a buzz saw, or maybe like a smashy claw, but it's like this extra bit, because this thing is supposed to be really, really, really strong, which will solve a lot of my problems. Now, I just need to get a substrate printer. But anyway, the cutting. I hope you guys can see, because I can't tell. So I'm just gonna hope, because Tim's supposed to be here doing this and he sucks. He had to go to a job or something. I don't know what's up with that. These stupid people with their jobs, their paychecks. I mean, gosh. They should be like the people that keep trying to intrude into my home that I keep catching and not work. Which, that's a story for another time and a rant, too, because motherfucker kind of mansplained to me about my dog. Okay. This is not my cutter part. This is an adjustable support stand photo backdrop. I'm gonna kill my husband. Isn't that great, guys? We'll worry about that later. This makes me concerned, actually, because this means I didn't get the other part. But it's okay, we're gonna carry on with the cutter. Because we know this is the cutter. We're pretty darn sure this is the cutter. So when you scan your cutter's box, you cut longwise so as not to damage any of the organs. You don't want to cut too deeply. You just want to cut right into the epidermis so that you can use the skin for something later. Something like, you know, maybe a cat toy, children, burying bodies, something like that. Okay. And then you're going to display the organs, peel back the epidermis carefully, force the epidermis to stay. It doesn't like to stay. Okay. It's a bag. Okay, I don't know. It's very well sealed, so I mean, so far I'm noticing that the item was packaged really carefully, which I don't know about you, but that's a big deal because I've ordered things in the past that it was just horrible and a mess. Now, I'm going to admit that I have no idea what it is I'm looking at. Okay, so I can only tell you it's a black thingy. Black thingy. Black thingy. It smells new. I'll tell you that. It smells new. Okay. I've never done an unboxing before, can you tell? There's like 2 more of these. They don't look broken. Okay, I'm moving on. So I want to get to this guy and see what this guy looks like. Very nice put together. I like their blade housing. It kind of reminds me of other blade housings with, like, say, the pazzles, so that's kind of nice. Very kind of them to include the Ethernet cable because some companies don't. That's kind of cool. They gave us a USB network card. I have never gotten one of these with a cutter before, so that's kind of cool. So far so good. This is open and I don't know why. Probably because I'm given to understand that before shipping it, they actually personally inspected the machine, and they do that every time they buy a machine. This is what I was given to understand. I don't know how off I am on that. So that was open, but things don't look damaged. And here's the hard part. You guys are going to have to, like, ooh, it's a cutting mat. So excited. Anyway, you guys are going to have to see my fat butt for a minute. So. Well, I'm trying not to damage it in the unboxing because that would be tragic. Come out. Come out. It's okay, don't be shy. Don't be shy, I said, you motherfucker. Okay. For documentation, please visit this place. So if any of you are curious, here's a nice little website for you. Okay, again. Can you read? The thing is with this boxing video is what I'm really gonna like is turning off the music I chose for the background because it just keeps going on over and over again. And although I like that song 20 billion times, not so much. Okay. It's big. It is easier, bigger than my other cutters, except for the Black Cat. The Black Cat, I would say, would probably be a little bit bigger. The Black Cat could probably lose some weight. And free! That was not a good sound. Well, I know it opens somehow, but I don't know how, guys. Just give me a minute. This is the front. Oh, okay, I see it's taped down. Well, so far it looks good. Without opening it and forcing things and possibly breaking it, I will flip it now. And now it opens. Oh, that's fun. It's shiny, but to be honest, it looks pretty well put together. There's some packaging on the inside, too, to protect it, which I'm very impressed by that. I just have to be able to open up the front to get to it. I see the front opens down. It's kind of cool. Go away, box. Bother me. Front opens down. This is very sturdy. There's a thing I heard. I knew I heard something that was scary. But it doesn't look like the machine is damaged. It just looks like one of these little nuts came out. But they're not screwed in very tightly, which, you know, is actually good because a person trying to put things together for the first time could easily break something like this. So, I'm going to remove the interior packaging as best we can. And that is the KNK Force so far, missing the smashy claw component, which I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to see the smashy claw component. I'll have to hunt the house for it because we're pretty sure it got delivered, and if not, then we'll contact the company. But this thing is supposed to be really, really, really strong, like be able to cut through metal strong. Since I use sure cuts a lot, I'm going to have to use a side method to cut just shapes at this time, which is to basically set up the shapes and then put a USB into the machine. That's my dog, don't panic. And so we'll be testing it to make sure it's working so we can let the company it arrived, you know, in working condition. But unless they finish the firmware so it works with sure cuts a lot, I'm not going to be able to give you much of a report beyond that just yet. But we have high hopes. This company's got an excellent reputation, and I don't mean the kind that certain other companies put out and then turned out that it was wrong. I actually did web searches for KNK socks, and I hate KNK and other things that I personally would be tempted to type after all of my experiences, and couldn't find a single thing. The company representative was really quick to answer our questions. We ended up calling them on the telephone and talking to them, and they were very patient because, you know, I'm a waffler. And turns out the CEO of the company was handling my husband personally. So, well, they're a small company, so. So far so good, guys. This machine runs an average of about $650. It might be more. I don't know. They had a Kickstarter to get it going. That might account for why it's not so expensive, or maybe they're just that good. But I'll be able to tell you more later. Now to see if I went through all of this recording, only to discover that it wasn't recording. I'll find out in just a second.